Hey Tim, I just wanted to update you to show you where I'm at now. So I've got everything wired in here, and basically your main cabinet. I've taken the main connector, I/O connector out, and put a bunch of terminal blocks in here. That comes through to a black cable, and that black cable comes out to a connector. It's a standard 25 pin. I think they use them for printer cables, but this is a high-end one. It's got a really good shield on it. So that's connected to an intermediate cable in here, and then it goes back into the remote panel. So you got about 30 feet in there, probably a bit less because I took up some cable inside, and then back inside the main cabinet. I got a relay in there for power, a couple fuses. You didn't have any fuses in there, and I think everything else is pretty well the same in here. Oh, I added a power switch because there was no way to turn this off. The motor's the same, and then let me just move the camera over. Here's your limit switches: forward, reverse. The motor's here, and here is the remote cabinet. Let me just move this over a little bit, open it up. So you got all the various switches in here, jog switches, potentiometers, e-stop, and I connected your limit switches to the same connectors you used before. They all go back to the main panel. And so on this panel, we've got a speed pot, increase, lower the speed. We've got a jog joystick. You can see over on the motor when I jog it back and forth. I got a switch to enable jogging or not. So if you want to jog, you have to have that in the on position, otherwise it's not going to work. Move it up, you're jogging. So as you're, move this camera slightly, as you're jogging, you can turn the speed pot down and it slows down. Move it faster, it goes faster. Same with the other direction as well. Sorry, I got a little bit of issue with the gains in there. I haven't tuned it yet, so faster, slower. If you hit the e-stop, you're going to drop power to the Galil. You'll see inside here, there's no LED on in here. If I pull the e-stop out, you twist it, you'll see the power light comes back on. Okay? And over on this side, this light goes off when you hit e-stop. When you pull it back out, it's going to come on. So as I said, jog enable, jog joystick, speed of jogging and moving. We've got a set position 1, set position 2, homing button. Go to position 1, go to position 2. So when you turn it on, it won't allow, you need to have the jog on off button in the off position if you want to go to position 1. It's not going to go anywhere until you home it because it doesn't know where it is. Just going to move something here. So I'm going to hit the home button, and you will see that. Just adjust this camera. Sorry for shaking it around. So as it's homing, it's looking for the limit switch. Once it hits the limit switch, it's going to back up to a position right before the switch hit. It's going to move on, keep moving slowly now so we get a good accurate homing. Hit that position, that's 0. Okay? If the switch is already on and I hit the home button, it's going to move off the switch, move back till it hits the switch, And one last final move, and it hits it, and it stops. I might have a little bit of tweaking to do there, but that's no big deal. The other switch you have on there is the minus limit switch. So if I switch over to jogging, and I go in the reverse direction, and I actuate the reverse switch, you can see it stops. As soon as that switch comes off, it's going to move again, so you got to be careful that switch isn't broken. It's going to smash into your minus hard stop. Okay, forward direction, if I hit the positive limit, it'll stop. Again, if it comes past it and keeps going, it'll smash into your hard stop. So you have to be smart enough to know that you actually hit the switch. Unless, of course, your switches stay on all the way till you hit the hard stop, then you won't have any issues at all. Okay. So next you want to, let me just home it again quickly here. I'm going to program the two positions. So hits it, there I'm at. Now at home. And I'm going to jog it back, let's say maybe close to 1 revolution. And I'm going to set position 1, press the set position 1 button. It's going to save that in memory. I'll jog it back maybe another revolution. And I'll set position 2. Okay. So now I can go to position 1 if I press the go to position 1 button. And I can go to position 2. And if I cycle power, or if I hit the E-stop, I will home. Now I'm homed. I'm going to go to position 1 and position 2. So position 1 and position 2. And I think that pretty well covers everything. I'll just give you a little bit better view of the top side. Maybe I'll just lift this up for you. You can see the top of that. That's what you were asking for. You just have to be careful that you put these in the right position. It won't even run if you mix these up and put them on opposite, because I used 2 ends of the switch. So it's going to see nothing in there on the switches, and it won't run. I ended up using the normally closed contacts on both limit switches. That way, if you forget to plug this cable in, or your wire gets cut, it won't move at all, so it's fail-safe. Anyways, I hope that's everything. Give me a shout or email me if there's anything that I've missed here, and I'll try to fix it up for you. Other than that, it's pretty well ready to go.